Alright, hey guys, let's try this again. I wanted to live stream this, but apparently you need 50 subscribers. I was just trying to do that because that way when I'm done, it'll just automatically upload instead of uploading all these videos and long videos. Um, but I'm going to have to make it work for now. So I just wanted to connect the dots on some of the situation and kind of give some information and what videos are kind of be coming soon. And, a lot of this I want to shed light on, and some of it I just want to have as backup. Just in case, I have it all uploaded to Google Photos, and I've added other people into that Google Photos file so they can access it too. But you just never know. I just want to make sure I have all this information when I go to court March with my landlord. First thing I want to say is that I found a new apartment, put the deposit down, and I've been paying like a little prorate every week. So I'm moving all my stuff in, about halfway done. January is going to be my last month, about to pay rent here in a few days or so, give my 30 days notice. After a year, it goes month to month. Then you just have to give enough notice to get out of here. So I'm really thankful for that. I've requested the body cam when I pepper sprayed my neighbor, because he smashed up my Lexus Coupe SC400. And then when I confronted him about it, that's when you see the video of him, smashing into my Mazda. And that whole situation. I'm going to be going through all my evidence, paperwork, on Google Photos, and with the dates that are time sensitive, or to prove that it happened on a certain day. If my landlord kicked him out, but I have videos of him carrying groceries down from the store into another apartment next door. So he's still here even though he smashed up both my cars and ran it at me and attacked me. There's that one video of him coming at me in the car, but then he went back inside, and I was on the phone with the police, and he charged back out at me. That's when I had to pepper spray him. Another thing is they found 2 stolen cars in the same day in my neighborhood, or my apartment complex, and one of them was just on blocks, took all the wheels and stuff out of it. And I've been reporting so many problems, domestic abuse, violence. My car's getting smashed in, maintenance guy coming into my apartment with no warning or notice, 24-hour notice. When I have proof of my landlord saying what day and time they're supposed to be here, and it wasn't that day, and I have text messages of my landlord admitting that. But yeah, they came and talked to me and said, hey, you know anything about these stolen cars or the people in it? So I've been trying to help them with that. Let's see, my court date is in March with my landlord over multiple issues. One of them, just off the top, is maintaining clear and present danger or threat or actual physical assault. That can be it can be an expedited or whatever, quickened eviction for 3 days. And all the stuff and videos that I have, I don't know why he wasn't kicked out sooner. And the one about the video I just posted with the body cam of the police of his brother that lives two buildings down, and he was already supposed to be out October 11th. That video was October 26th. I know you can't really see him, but if I have to, I'd go to the police station and say, hey, can this guy verify who we saw that night in this video? Prohibition of retaliatory conduct. Because my landlord was overcharging me rent for like 9 months, and and I said, let me see that lease, and I was actually overpaying. I said to give me credit for all that money I overpaid, and to apply it, and then my rent went back down to the normal rate, and he raised it back up again. And there's it's like a law that if you report them to the city within a year and they raise your rent, it can look like they're just retaliating against you for reporting, which they're not allowed to do. And it's based on the context also, which he was overcharging me and all this stuff, and I went down, went back up. I have all my rent receipts and everything. Another one is they finally, this was a year ago, I filed the first complaint, and they'll come out, inspect, give your landlord so much time, and then do a re-inspection to see if they fixed it, and things weren't fixed. So I had to, keep complaining. A year later, they're still coming out, still things that aren't fixed, mold in my bathroom, rotting roof and stuff, and all the fascia and stuff was rotting and everything, and they finally sent out 3 building inspectors and my landlord, and they were going to make him fix all of it, all the rotting stuff and boards, and if he didn't do it, they were going to pull his rental permit. And one of the main things is that requires when you file a complaint with the city is that it needs to be you, your landlord, and the inspector all present. So every time I met with the inspector, my landlord never showed up. And every time that my landlord met with the inspector, I wasn't there. They're supposed to notify me, but they said they knocked, but they didn't even notify me days in advance or anything. They just said they came to my apartment day of, which I had no idea until there was another meeting with the inspector, and he had told me about that. Like I said, the maintenance guy entering my house with no notice, and the proof with my landlord saying what day and time. And another thing is when I went down and I filed my lawsuit, civil suit or whatever, small claims court, about the money that my landlord owes me. And I made sure I put my landlord's name and his wife's name. I didn't sue the LLC. And they have 20 days to say we owe the money or we're contesting it and we're going to court. So he's obviously said he doesn't owe me and we're going to court. But one of the things he put in his response was that he's not the landlord, he's not the owner, and he's not the property manager, which I have all of the proof of. You can look up public information of his name in court cases and it'll say Holly Property, his name all year. Even one of my neighbors that he kicked out, is still saying Kevin Meyer, Holly Property. The number on the sign that's advertising my apartments on the corner out here, the phone number is registered to him. His LinkedIn profile says owner Holly Property Management. So I have a lot of ways to prove that he was, he's the one who signed my lease. He's the one that's been dealing with the building inspectors, all this. So it's just important to not just sue the LLC, and certified mail sent it straight to his house. He has to sign for it to prove that he got it. I have video that I uploaded the voicemail. Oh, Kevin Meyer, Holly Property, because he was supposed to bring me a heater when my heat was out for 7 days last December, and he never showed up. And if they know that you're out of heat and they're not doing anything about it, it's like negligent of essential services, that kind of thing. About my neighbor that smashed up my Lexus and Mazda. When I pepper sprayed him, he went to jail that day on 2 counts, property damage over $900 or something like that. And they sent me a victim impact statement and to recommend which charges that he get. And he's going to have to pay restitution. And the thing is I have articles of the newspaper of maybe 2 years ago, 2021. I didn't move here till May 22. So before I lived here, that same guy that lived downstairs that I pepper sprayed, he tried to hit people with his truck and he missed. So he backed up and smashed into their cars and stuff. And I'm going to be going through all my Google photos and all those things. And so you guys will see what I'm talking about. It's got his picture, it says the address, same place. So why didn't I get kicked out then? After I pepper sprayed him and all that stuff, my landlord showed up. So he knew about it happening right after, and still took another month for him to get evicted. And I still got the videos of him living next door, carrying groceries in, and so he's still here. Which makes it difficult because I know there's so many people that are associated in these apartments doing drugs, and they're all living with each other, and so that's part of one of my claims of emotional distress also. Let's see. So the whole thing was about when I filed a complaint with the city a year ago when I didn't have that heat, and they never sent out an inspector. And so what I had to do was I filed a complaint on the city with the ombudsman, which is they check to make sure a government agency is doing what they're supposed to be, and they put the pressure on the city for the city to put pressure onto my landlord. Because like I said, they're not telling me when the inspector's going to be here with my landlord, but when I meet with my inspector, the landlord's not there. I file complaints and then I call back and say, oh, we don't have any record of you filing a complaint, but I have all the emails between me, the building inspector, or me filing a complaint and them saying, hey, we got all the pictures. Excuse me. They got all the pictures and they're going to tell about it. So I have proof that I filed that complaint December 6th last year, and somebody responding from the city. So this has been going on for a year, just with the city of things that aren't being fixed. Let's see. Oh, I have a video of when I moved in, the condition of the place. There was like a punch like halfway through my door. And I have videos of that when I moved in, because I know he's going to try to say that was me. But it's always good to take a video, pictures, whatever you do when you move into a new place. It's going to help me with my deposit, things like that. Just proving that my landlord's going to try to say I did anything just to get back at me, and I have proof of that. Let's see. This is just kind of an overview, but I'm really going to just start making some more videos and explanations, and just, like I said, trying to shed some light on this guy, Kevin Meyer. Everybody in town knows he's a slumlord. His dad, Dwayne Meyer, was exactly the same. I'm not from here. I've only lived here, Sioux City, Iowa, for a couple years now, 2021, probably November-ish. So I'm not from here. I don't know this, but apparently he used to have all these properties around town and was one of the biggest landlords. But, one by one, all of his places got red tagged, demolished, or, so it's just proof that this is still going on. History is repeating itself. I still have news articles from like 2009 of like him having to kick out a bunch of people because the sewers backing up into the apartment. They put new carpet in, and then it happens again, and so I just want people to be aware of this guy, Kevin Meyer, and he's got a lot of LLCs that he goes by here in Sioux City, Iowa, Council Bluffs, Omaha. It'll be like KH Investments for Kevin and Holly is their names. Another one is like Cyclone Properties or something. One of them is Capital Meyer Management. I have all this kind of evidence and all my rent receipts. And so we're just going to be going through all this evidence and just really proving that this is what I've been dealing with. A lot of people think that I don't have any proof, or I'm just claiming all these things. But, I had to pay to go file my lawsuit. And I'm not just going to go to court and just be talking out of my neck. Like, I have proof of all of these things, and so it's just I'm so confident in my case, and I've been through every step of the way. So hopefully if people are going through this, they can learn from it. Go to your library, look up your local laws, print out the correct sheets. You can print out the sheets and fill them out, and then just take them down to the courthouse, pay the fine or the fee or whatever to file your small claims, dealing with the city, making those complaints, the city not being accountable and having to file a complaint on the city. So I've really been through every step of the way. This last thing is just going to court and proving it. And so this is what it's all about, is shedding some light on this, but also I want to just have an extra backup no matter what. If my phone craps out, or the Google Photos things I can't get in, or whatever the case may be, I still have some kind of fail-safe uploading these videos. And because I know that I have all this evidence and I don't want to lose it, and that's why I'm so confident going to court. So just going to be talking about that. It sucks I can't live stream, so I'm just going to have to be uploading videos, maybe delete it off my phone so I have more storage, record a little bit more, upload it, maybe do some shorts as well. But I'm just going to keep putting out this information, and we'll just go from there. And appreciate you guys for tuning in and just coming along with this ride with me. It's really been a hellhole living here, and I always try to make the best of it. I've tried cleaning up the neighborhood. All the stolen cars, all the domestic violence, all the, my cars getting smashed in, all the drugs, all the uncertainty of, I can't go check the mail. That's where the next building is of the where my downstairs neighbor got kicked out, moved right over there. All these people hang outside in the parking lot and sell drugs all day, and I'm specifically talking about like meth, and like it's really bad here in Iowa, Sioux City, Iowa, and it's terrible. Everybody's on drugs, and like these guys really tested my patience, and like just every day. Especially while they were living here, it was bad. And then you try to do all this, make all the right complaints. It's my responsibility as a tenant to, you know, tell my landlords about problems, because if I don't tell them and then I just say, hey, you didn't fix this, but I never said anything about it, then that's on me, or, things like that. So it's just such an unfortunate situation, but I'm getting out of it. I'm getting another apartment. I'm getting out of here. I got my court date set up. I got all the evidence, and I'm trying to get more from the police department, and just doing my own research online, and looking up these people by name, and so we'll just go from here. I'm going to just be talking about this a little more, just to make more sense of all these videos and information that I'm putting up, and we're just going to make sure that nobody has to go through this and live here or rent from this guy. And it's such a terrible situation, but we're making the best of it. I made it out. I'm going to come out on top. I'll probably get most of my money that I spent on rent for the past year and a half. I'll probably get most of that back in my court case. I have proof of every claim that I'm making. I've never been late or missed rent, or my landlord has nothing to really say on me, and I have claims, and I have everything to back it up. There's nothing he can say against me, and what proof is he gonna have? So I'm just ready to go to court, let him talk himself into a hole, and I'm just gonna break out all the evidence and say, hey, look, I knew it was gonna get this bad, so I saved every little piece of evidence, took every little video, picture, screenshot, whatever it took, and I'm just saying, look, I'm backing up everything I'm saying. And then he's going to have no evidence or nothing to back up what he's saying. So it's just all about credibility. There's nothing that I would say that I just don't have evidence for. I wouldn't be doing this if I was just talking and had all. But it's like I have so much information and so much evidence I've been going through of the past year and a half, and just condensing, compiling everything that I need from old phones. So it's been quite a ride, and I'm glad this is coming to an end, and I'm just ready to get this out of the way, win my court case, and try to shed some light on this, prevent other people from having to go through this same thing. It's not about just attacking landlords and trying to get this money. It's just this is the right thing to do, and holding people responsible and accountable. And some landlords will try to work with you and help you out, and let you make payments and stuff, like my new landlord, because he understands there's a certain responsibility of a landlord and a tenant, and tenants might be weary of the landlords might be weary of the tenants, whatever the case may be. It's just like, it's not about just attacking the landlord. It's about safety. I can't walk out to my car. I can't go check the mail. It's like I gotta carry the pepper spray on me, or I got an axe that I can put on my belt. All types of things. It's like I can't even walk outside, even after they got kicked out. They're still living next door. I mean, come on, it's crazy, and I'm just ready to get out of here. Get my cars out of here. I'm ready for that restitution to start kicking in. I'm just ready for a new environment. I'm ready for a new start, new year, and I'm leaving this place behind. But I'm letting everybody know that this is not the place to live. This is not the guy to rent from. And like I said, I posted some of these stuff on like Facebook groups and things local, and so people didn't really like take to it well, just because they think that, oh, it's all old stuff from articles from 2009, or but I wouldn't be going to court over a 15-year-old article or whatever. This is all current things that are happening, things that have happened before, a couple of years ago, before I even lived here. Why didn't they get kicked out then? I mean, the list goes on and on. So I just have to really stay positive, and I just have to like be confident in this, because I know I'm going to win my case, and I know that there's no way to get out of this. I got him pinned down. I have every bit of information to hold him responsible and to prove my side of the story. So thanks for listening. I'm going to keep posting. There's going to be a lot more to come, explanation, and I appreciate you guys. So stay tuned. Hopefully there's a little bit of an interesting factor that you guys want to kind of keep tuning in, see what's going on. But here we go. I'm ready for some closure, some justice.